Good morning, everybody from we're at Adaptive PE here in Redwood City. Wonderful Scott is filming this chair yoga class. We're in week of the shelter-in-place. I don't know anymore.
Week 7, to be exact.
Week 7, but my hair is brushed, my teeth are clean, and my clothes match. So
Looking beautiful as ever.
So, if you can, in the middle of all of this, if my immensely funny jokes are making you laugh, that could be just enough, all you need to do today. But if you're feeling like a little yoga practice, I'm with you. We'll go through, 15-ish minute practice today, mainly in the chair, a little standing work. When you are ready, rest yourself back into the chair. Make sure your back touches the chair. Your shoulders release away from your ears. Let your hands drift and your arms float. Bring up a foot, bring it down. Let's bring up another foot, bring it down. Circle your head, half circles. Chin coming towards the chest. I'm going to look straight ahead at you. Drop one ear towards one shoulder. Always a best bet because I only have one ear on this side. Breathing in and exhaling. Let's bring the other ear towards the other shoulder, and maybe we could release our shoulders a little lower, just maybe. And let's stretch ourselves up. Big breath in. Arms as high as is comfortable. If this is high and comfortable, your work is done. If you go higher, that's fine. It doesn't have to look like this. It just has to be a big breath in and an exhale out. One hand to heart, one hand to belly. Close your eyes, relax your shoulders. Couple of breaths here. Letting the outside world float out. It will come back, no worries there. Breathing in 1, 2, 3. Hold. Exhale a little more slowly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's flutter our eyes open, bring our palms forward. Inhale, arms just chest height, no bigger, no taller. Flip the hands. Let's bring up the fingers, spread the fingers wide, bring up the toes, bring the tops of the feet towards your ankles, bring the back of your hands towards your arms, and then bring the fingers down, lift those heels up. Relax feet to the ground. We're going to inhale our arms wide open. Now I'm going to scoot forward in the chair because our hips are just about to get to work. So when I exhale, I'm going to bring one knee in, give it a hug, couple of breaths while I circle the ankle, and then circle the other way. Release the shoulders, and when I'm ready to inhale, I'll open my hands, open my arms, release the foot, exhale side 2, bring that knee in, make some circles, keep breathing, circle both ways with that second ankle. So let's stretch just a bit taller. And when you're ready to inhale, use that breath to open your heart, release your foot, stretch up taller. Let's forward fold, hands towards the knees, chin towards the chest. Drape yourself forward. Make room between your legs for your belly to just relax. Tuck that chin towards the chest. We'll look up gently. Exhale down. Slide hands up towards the knees. See these big old bird wings? Bring them in. Exhaling up. Inhale, arms nice and tall overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's open our arms again. This time we'll heel toe our feet out a little wider. One hand to the knee, opposite hand comes up and and over. Let's stretch into our sides. For me, I have to remind myself, release my shoulders, and then let my bottom ear float towards my bottom shoulder. This top arm is stretching, and for me, I feel a stretch starting right around here, coming all the way up here. And I'm gonna float back to neutral. Float around the body, looking towards the back arm, then the other back arm. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time around the spine. And then second hand, second knee, open up, drop the second ear, the lower ear towards that shoulder. Press your feet down, engage your quads, your calves, your heels, maybe wiggle your toes. And when you're ready, big breath in, exhale here to center, release the shoulders, inhale, hands up, bring those feet in, one more, drape yourself down, tucking the chin towards the chest, keep those elbows towards the knee, maybe, elbows are towards the ribs, that's what I meant. Maybe you can drape your hands a little lower, maybe you can't. Maybe you can relax your neck enough to shake your head no and yes. Big breath in. Let's bring those hands up to the knees, elbows towards the ribs. Yay, here we are again. Let's inhale tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, bring those feet out just a bit wider. Let's take hands to the knees, stretch across the body. Come on up. Inhale tall, stretch across the body. Come on up. We're gonna do a little fancy footwork, and remember it's me, so it's not gonna be that fancy. Roll the shoulders. If you're feeling strong and you wanna build strength in your your belly and your back, take your arms out. If that doesn't feel right, keep your hands down. We're gonna lift a heel, bring it down. Lift a heel, bring it down. Maybe double lift the heels and tap down 1, 2, 3. Good work. Inhale tall. Let's exhale, hands to heart. This time we're gonna take one arm down, so the back of the hand touches the inside of the knee. The other arm comes up. So the trick to make this pose feel delightful and super groovy, press those heels down. I'm gonna say my right arm is gonna press against the inside of my right leg. My left arm is stretching up and doesn't need to go any further behind than the shoulder. So I don't want this kind of stretch. Nice neutral, even with the shoulder stretch. See? How fun was that? All we're gonna do is exhale, palm to palm, and then inhale, watching that left hand stretch up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up. One more like this. Exhale. Inhale. Keep that left arm up. V for victory. Release the shoulders down. Let's take right hand to the right knee. Left arm crawls over the head. Do. We're not pressing, we're not pulling, we're just using the weight of the arm to get a lovely little stretch in the neck. Breathe on up. Inhale tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Now side two. My left arm's gonna stretch inside of my left leg. Gentle pressure, arm to leg, leg to arm. Right hand touches left. Heels press, wiggle my toes, then press them down. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, float everything down. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, come on down. One more time, inhale, open the heart, float on up. How have I made, okay, left hand down, right arm up and over. So you know I haven't been replaced by a robot. Left and right is still my best thing I struggle with. And by best I mean, when will I get it right? So right arm is floating over the head. My right fingers touch the top of my left ear. There's no pressure in this arm. It's just that change in the weight of having the hand on top of the head that gives me this lovely little neck stretch. And then stretch on up. Let's bring our arms and knees kind of at that same wide-armed, wide-leg, wide-hip situation. We're gonna heel-toe our feet together, make this slow and steady, heels up, toes up, heels up, toes up, feet together, hands to heart. Okay, we've got a couple more minutes. I'd like us to do some standing work. If that doesn't make sense for you, I would like, the alternative is stretch into different versions of eagle pose. So what we're gonna be doing standing, but when you're seated, you've got the steadiness of the chair holding you, and maybe you can get a bigger hip stretch. Just kind of go at your pace. Remember, this class is really about you and what is possible this lovely Wednesday. I think it's the last Wednesday in April even. How about that? Okay, I'm gonna stand beside my chair. My right hand is touching down, and I'm just gonna kind of play around my body, do a little movement, maybe add to that twist we were doing seated, and if you're in the chair, you know you can do this. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to the chair with my right hand. I'm gonna kick out my left leg, wiggle out my left arm, give myself a hug across the body, pat on the back. This is very important. Pat on the back. We're all doing the best we can, and we will be very mindful of the need to say to yourself, you're doing okay. So this is eagle right now. We've got that crisscross going. My left shoulder is getting a lovely stretch. My elbow is close to my body. If you're saying, can I add to this? Sure. Again, I'm going to recommend holding onto the chair, floating into a knee bend, picking up outside leg, bringing it across here. How nice is that? Now, if you are an Eagles fan, you knew I had to do that. You can add to this. What I'd recommend is your right leg is your base, which means your right arm is going to be on top. How about that? If this feels unbalanced, come on back here. If this feels very interesting and you know you want to try going a little further, extend the arms into this little X. Hello. You can touch both shoulders. Some of us can bring hands together. Some of us can bring palms together. Trying to make sure my shoulders stay over my hips, back here. And then my recommendation is unwind your arms, hold onto the chair with your right hand, untangle your legs. Oh, little space between the feet. Continuing our side stretching odyssey. Breathe in, relax the shoulders, floating back. Now, step the feet together, give this a little wiggle, little nose itch. I'm gonna step behind the chair, but so you can see a little bit better, I'm gonna turn the chair. Just 3 heel lifts, since we're standing anyway. You don't need to move your own chair. I just like moving furniture. Roll the shoulders down, fingers to the chair. Set my sights on something that's not going to move. Engage my core, kind of scoop my belly back, bring my hip bones forward just a bit. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more time, lift, release down. Now I'm going to move the chair So you can see all the glory of eagle side 2. So now my left hand's on the chair, my left foot is steady, roll the shoulders down, step this foot across. Right hand comes across the body, elbow close to me, I'm gonna look right ahead. What I'd encourage you to do is walk that hand back, pat yourself on the back. You actually may even notice that there is a difference in the shoulder, the ease of your right shoulder versus your left. That makes you very normal and human, so that's okay. If you're feeling strong and steady, you can bring your feet closer together, lower a bit into a knee bend, maybe cross an ankle, maybe not. My left leg is my anchor, my left arm comes under, here we go, eagle pose. You can go to your best variation of this pose. I'm gonna stay right here because this feels so lovely, stretching my upper back, my neck. And when I'm ready, when you're ready, left hand holds the chair, super steady. Right foot steps out. Right arm comes up, 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 over. Couple of breaths here. Notice the outside edges of both of your feet. Just roll a little energy there. See how that changes your stance. Come on back to neutral. Step feet together. We're going to do the jerry. You know I love doing my jerry, so we're going to walk forward. Stretch, get right in front of the chair. I walk backwards until I feel the back of my legs touch the chair. That gives me a hint I'm in the right place. I'm going to take my hands to the outer corners of the chair. I'm going to move quite slowly as I release my rear end back to the chair. Ta-da! Let's take a big breath in, hands up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to move back into our chairs. Relax into left leg, relax into right leg. Soften left arm, soften right. Relax the belly, soften the heart. Close the eyes, tuck the chin. Moving into a slow, steady breath. And at this point, you could turn off the volume on your device. I encourage you to just rest in this in Shavasana for 5 minutes, 10 minutes with slow breath and a quiet mind. And when it's time to come back, we'll slowly open our eyes, stretch those hands up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart, wishing each other health and peace as we go through this really challenging time. We can do this. If you are in need of help in any way, Redwood City Senior Center right here is doing lunch, drive-through lunches. You just need to call Bruce here at the center. If there's other needs you have, there's this great 211 information number that has all kinds of information about social services and any kind of emergency help you may need. We're in this together. Thank you so much, Adaptive PE, for keeping this going and for Scott's expertise in the videography. Namaste, everyone. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Adaptive PE. I miss you, students. Oh boy, I do. Take care.
Thank you, Ruth. Always appreciate it. And be sure to like and subscribe to the video and leave a comment. Thank you and have a wonderful day.